Okay, so this individual dropped a comment asking a question about the vasculitis that I have, so I just want to take a second to comment on it. So they said that they had only ever had one flare and the doctors couldn't find an underlying issue, and so they were asking if they ever found an underlying issue for my flare-ups. So for me, like, the underlying issue is that I have an autoimmune disease, a systemic autoimmune disease. I have more than one Sjogren's and lupus, which can be comorbid with the type of vasculitis that I have. So really, when you're looking at root cause, that is the root cause of my vascular flare-ups. However, I know that I also have specific triggers that can cause my flare-ups to happen. So let's talk about some of those. The first major flare-up for me with my vasculitis is airplane travel, and the way that I mitigate that is by wearing compression socks when I go onto an airplane every single time. For me, alcohol was also a huge issue. Any type of alcohol, I went through all of them. So tested and trialed with wine, with hard alcohols, and everything made me flare. So I had to cut them all out. Anytime I was doing an excessive amount of exercise compared to what my normal was. So example, when I went on holidays and was on my feet all day, going to like Disney World or Orlando Studios, days like those where you're like walking a lot, those would flare up my vasculitis as well. And just generally being in the heat. So if I would travel down south to warm locations, sorry, my cat's just had like a freak out there. I don't know what's happening. Or if I wore like knee-high boots out to an event like a concert or like Stampede or something, that would also cause me to have flare-ups as well. Anyways, that's just answering a couple questions about my vasculitis and what causes it and what causes me to flare up as well.